Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Toledo Rockets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Defense kind of... back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll give it to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Rockets line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Toledo. Talk about a great way to start this game from setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Try to add to the lead now with BAT. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's the poor field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rockets.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 6-10. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Ball handed off. Runs through the defender. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. An important third down attempt for this offense. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
They'll try the right here. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Toledo 14, LSU 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw over the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Rockets looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Now it's third down and goal off the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Mung. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick throw to the left. And he pulls in the catch. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
At the 39. Brings up second down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Is incomplete. It's now second down.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They've been stopped in their first two fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires into the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, I mean, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Rockets will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on the run.
The Rockets are in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Toledo, 28. LSU, 0.
And the Rockets will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. LSU has moved into the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is good.
Toledo, 28. LSU, 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kickoff.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Touchdown, Toledo. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
LSU, 7.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Tigers. He'll stroll into the end zone. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
42 Spiders. 4-2 Spiders.
Can he make it to the marker? The Rockets churn out another first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Rockets begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
3-25.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he'll be brought down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the Rockets pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Mung. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're going to run it here. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Brings up second down.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. On the ground, it's Mung. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
21.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who works his way wide open.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to scramble now. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Toledo 35, LSU 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Can he take it all the way?
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Second down.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught. Completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense brings him down. It's second down and goal now for this offense.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. And they're able to get him down.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the comeback continues. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
LSU 28.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Football comes out. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Second down play coming up. Snags a quick throw. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The Rockets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The Rockets enter the final minute here, just trying to run the clock out. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.